Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Sith warrior Hask here on the world of Alderaan. We're beginning a new session, it's nice and early, and here we are once again trying to locate a way to lure out Jaisa Wilson. We now know her parents are working in Organa Castle. As we mentioned, if we pull out the map here, there is a palace over at the Palace Coast for House Organa as a player of the Republic. That's where you'll be meeting various nobles. But here, I think even that might be part of Organa Castle. Here in the Glarus Valley, along the southern, I don't want to say the southern coast, the southern border of this region, is an entire area dedicated. Yeah, here's the entrance to Castle Organa. We'll be visiting there before long. Let's see. Again, potentially we may encounter players from the other faction like yesterday evening. We'll have to keep our eyes open, see what happens there.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Thank you. So, yeah, we need to find Jaisa Wilson's parents. But we have been asked to contact this Lieutenant Muir, who is working for a Sith known as Darth Victus. So, let's see what the situation is.
My lord, please stand by a moment. I have urgent orders to put you into contact with my superior, Darth Victus.
Ah, so you've finally arrived. I've been told that you've accomplished much for the Empire during your service to Darth Bouris. I am Darth Victus. Our Empire has need of you, Sith, here and now.
I'm going to need details.
The task at hand involves House Pantia, the weakened former rulers of Alderaan. Though most believe them wiped out, a few stragglers yet survive. These surviving Pantiers are needed to legitimize House Thul's eventual rule. We are creating an understanding with them even now, but the forces of House Ulgo plan to interfere.
Why are the Ulgos so concerned about House Thul?
Bouris Ulgo, House Ulgo's leader, was a Republic war criminal before he usurped Alderaan's throne. His hatred of the Empire is well known. Olgo has strike teams massing Thranta for transport. They intend to assault the Pantier's mountain hideaway and slaughter all surviving members of the House. The eradication of House Pantia would greatly impede our plans for House Thul's ascendance. It cannot be allowed. You will find the Olgo strike teams and destroy them at once.
As you decree, my lord.
When it is done, report back to Lieutenant Muir. We will continue our discussion then. Farewell.
Okay.
Good luck.
So, members of House Pantia still survive. There are two kind of mountain strongholds. One, of course, for members of the Empire, one for players of the Republic. Each noble house, House Thul and House Organa, trying to gain a legitimate position of power by courting the survivors of House Pantia. So we have 3 camps. We need to release the Thranta House Olgo are planning to use in their assault. I think there's also a bonus for dealing with so many of their forces, of course, as per usual.
Scare me?
We have a bonus for defeating 15 members of the strike force. Thranta is now released. all relatively close to one another.
I'm going to hunt.
Oh, looks like Vet also wants to have another word. And the final camp's just to the north here. That's the bonus complete. Nice and easy. So, at the outpost we were at, I think there was a heroic mission as well. As our sniper, our Imperial agent, we did have a quick look at that one. It actually set us up to the Elysium, which is actually this fractured, almost like bridgeway, which has been destroyed over the years. It's now used, I think, as a place of meditation for the Jedi. From what I recall, anyway. But we'll leave that alone this time around. Ah, yeah. Once again, you'll have to forgive me if you hear my tower fan in the background. It's because it's summer. I'm not one who can handle the heat very well, so I do start suffering. It's not as bad as yesterday evening, but it is quite early in the day. We'll see how it develops. Let's go report our success.
Welcome back. Probes have confirmed the full elimination of Ulgo's strike teams. I will contact Darth Victus immediately. My lord, Lieutenant Muir, the matter is dealt with.
Perfect. The Empire is fortunate to have such a capable servant. This accomplishment will be well rewarded.
A Sith is honor-bound to serve.
You have served the Empire well, but there is yet more to be done. I am currently engaged in negotiations with the Pantia survivors at their mountain hideaway. I will arrange for you to be allowed inside. Be sure to conduct yourself cautiously. The Pantia hideaway is neutral soil. They won't tolerate uncalled-for aggression. One obstacle still stands before our plans for House Thule. Bouris Ulgo, the supposed king of Alderaan himself. We'll speak more when you arrive.
Farewell, my lord.
Okay, go to the Pantia hideaway, which is far to the west. Ah, we have a new exploration mission here. Let's have a look. Illegal seizure. Alderaan belongs to House Fool. That fact is beyond question. Yet House Olgo dares to defy us. Ulgo troops have reclaimed the shield generator that once protected Castle Pantia. If reactivated, House Olgo will gain an unacceptable advantage. The Pantia generator must be destroyed. Any available forces are ordered to invade the Ulgo's nearest supply camp, obtain their access codes, and activate the generator's self-destruct. The coordinates have been provided. Okay. Get the access codes to gain access to the shield generator. Activate self-destruct. Nice and straightforward. That is kind of en route to the Pantia hideaway. Obviously, we have Castle Organa here. We'll come back this way. We'll leave that till last. I wonder if we'll be able to infiltrate Castle Pantia, because we don't have any real stealth capability. It might be a bit tough. It depends on where they've laid out their troops. But we'll see what we can do. Either way, let's follow along here, keep our eyes open. As I say, players on the Republic will be on the other side of the river. dealing with their own Ulgo assault forces. There's also an ancient Jedi temple here that the Sith have occupied, that players from the Republic are trying to cleanse. I believe some Sith are using the temple as a base of operations. Right, here's the Ulgo base. Right. So these technicians have the access codes we need.
This always does the trick.
There's no bonus mission. Okay. So we have technicians and technical officers. Both are meant to have what we require. Drop chances and the best. That's 2 of 5 so far. Bloody hell. No one seems to want to give up their access codes.
Do you think you scare me?
And there's a third. Oh shit. All of a sudden we make plenty of friends. None of them having the access codes we need, of course. Bloody typical. Heal ourselves up, bloody hell. Thank you. Okay. Now we can see the shield generator here. And in fact, there should be another side mission relatively close by. We were talking yesterday near the end of the last video how they had moved a quest. First things first, let's log in, activate the self-destruct. Happy days. So yeah. They, on the way into the Glarus Valley, there used to be an individual on the south bank who would ask a player of the Empire to look into something for him. Now he happens to be here.
You're not Olgo. There's something you need to know. Come close. I must ask a task of you, and the rivers swarm with Ulgo murderers. Tell me, do you care for Alderaan? Or only for the house you serve?
I know who I am and what I stand for. Other alliances are for convenience.
Then I must trust you as my only hope. I am Sir Darus Pantir of the Queen's Guard. Queen Pantir was killed when her transport crashed in this river. Her body was found, but her crown still lies in the water. Find the crown. Evade the army. Take it to Captain Lieber of the Queen's Guard in the mountains. He can be trusted.
Your task will be accomplished. I swear it.
Such honor is rare. To die in its company, there is no finer exit.
Okay, so Darus, your task will be completed. So you used to have to search the river, search like various containers for the crown, and then it would lead you deeper into the river. Like, sorry, around this area really. But now, as I say, they've changed the location. Now, is it along this way, or... Just trying to get my bearings again. Aye, because he has Castle Pantir itself. We'll be coming back this way in a moment, but first things first. Somewhere around here. Aha. Is Olgo also looking for the crown, of course.
Scare me?
Ah, you have a bonus to defeat so many members of House Ulgo. Whoops. Well, that's probably not going to get complete. I mean, yes, we could achieve it, but I wasn't planning to take the fight to the rest of House Olgo just yet. To be fair, we're level 62 in an area where we should be level, well, 33. So we lose a little bit of experience, so be it. Can I get up here smoothly? Good. Right, onwards to the Pantir Mountain Hideaway.
Captain, I admire your principles, but it is clear Organa offers no help on what matters most to House Pantir.
You need not try to sell me again on House Thule, Fixer. But who is this? What do you want with the Queen's Guard, stranger?
I bring something from Sedaris to Captain Lieber.
I know Darius, and I know that, were he able, he would deliver this prize himself.
Captain, surely this will swear your vaunted neutrality. The Empire and House Thul giving you...
The symbolism does not escape me, Fixer, but that crown has never changed hands without enormous cost. What do you seek in return for the crown? An alliance, or merely a deal?
In the end, what I ask is that the crown go on a Thul head.
House Thul's crimes are great, but Organa has proven itself no better. To retrieve this must have taken courage. If Thul commands such virtue these days, perhaps we can look beyond old transgressions.
You are to be commended. Many in your position would have taken full financial advantage. How fortunate for the Empire it was you who held it.
And here's Darth Victus himself.
Good, you've arrived. Allow me to introduce you to Lord Oren Pantir, nephew of the late Queen Selara Pantir, rightful Queen of Alderaan. Your Lordship, this is the hero I spoke to you about. The one who prevented Ulgo's barbarous attack against your noble house.
It is an honor to meet you. My family owes you a great debt. You will always be welcome in the home of Pantir.
It was my honor to crush your enemies, my lord.
The elimination of House Ulgo's strike teams has forced them to draw men from their castle guard. The heart of their house lies exposed. Given your exemplary service in defense of House Pantir, Lord Oren has deigned to grant you an opportunity to shape the future of Alderaan.
Bouris Ulgo, head of House Ulgo, has betrayed the noble laws of Alderaan and stolen the throne for himself. It will be your task to remove it from him.
I would be more than proud to help.
Just as I told you, your lordship, the servants of House Thul and its allies are as fearless as they are loyal.
So I see, Lord Victus. So I see. Please, do everything within your power to capture Bouris Ulgo alive. The people of Alderaan deserve to see that usurper face justice. They deserve...
Begging your pardon, my lord. An urgent matter requires your attention.
Very well. Tell me what's happened.
Captured alive, you will do no such thing. Even in chains, Bouris Ulgo is a threat to House Thul's ascendants. He must be killed at all costs.
Why do we care about Bouris Ulgo? He's just one man.
Bouris Ulgo was a Republic war hero. He only claimed the throne in order to challenge House Thul and the Empire. As long as Bouris Ulgo lives, he could influence people against our cause. Remember that.
My apologies. Now you understand the gravity of the task being given to you, don't you? Bouris Ulgo is at the center of a castle stolen from our house, surrounded by an army of loyal troops. Until now, no one has dared challenge his position.
Consider me warned.
I'll arrange for a special detachment of our elite Queen's Guard to move in behind you and collect the usurper once the job is done. Good luck.
Do not fail us.
Okay. Well, we have our task. Then we have an exploration mission just at the entrance of the cave here.
Ah, so you're here now too. Soon everyone will know that House Pantir wasn't wiped out when House Olgo invaded and took their castle. Inside, political leaders from House Thul and House Organa stumble over each other to win Pantir's favor and a future crown.
Your name, now.
I am General Gavir, command of the 3rd Battalion, and I'm taking it upon myself to win House Pantir's allegiance to the Empire. House Organa has just launched a surprise attack to liberate Castle Pantir from the occupying Ulgo forces. Thul's leaders were planning a similar campaign, but Organa has beaten us to it. If they succeed, House Pantir will be beholden to Organa.
If your house was too slow to act, you only have yourselves to blame.
I agree. Rather than implore Thul leadership to act, I should do it myself. My men already march on the castle, preparing to decimate the Organan offensive. You could attack before they arrive, ensuring a thorough victory. Wipe out enough Organa forces so that defeat is imminent. Their failure will expose them as weak to Pantir.
That sounds simple enough.
If you're up to it, I have another wrinkle. While there, if you could take a large enough bite out of Ulgo, you'll make our cleanup that much easier. But Organa's failure is paramount, so concentrate your effort on their ranks and see me when you're done.
Maybe we should have talked to the general at the same time as we were looking for Pantir's crown. But yes, House Organa are assaulting Castle Pantir from the rear, hoping to breach the castle that way. We need to thin out their ranks so that when House full, or when a general's armies march, they'll be able to expose the weakness of House Organa's troops. Mainly due to our thinning the herd, so to speak. So we need to deal with House Organa, House Fool, and gain access to Castle Pantir's throne room to confront Boris Olgo himself. Of course, players of the Republic have exactly the same idea while we're crossing this bridge. I think they have their own mountain stronghold kind of over here. And they cross this bridge to get themselves over to the castle as well. Now I do believe they have their own heroic mission set inside Castle Pantir, whereas we do not. Mission here to defeat even more of Ulgo's forces. I think there used to be a staged bonus here, I can't recall. These turret gunners. Ow. As I told you before, I'm not a fan of them, mainly because of their knockback ability, as displayed. Security chest over there. Oh, and that's the bonus mission complete. Thank you. Anything of use? Crafting materials. So, right. We head along this way. This is where House Organa plan to make their assault. Yep, here's House Organa's forces. Perfect. Okay. Nice. We've thinned out the Organa forces, so Houseful will have an easier time. No doubt secure their victory. Now we just need to get ourselves into the throne room, followed by House Pantia's own elite Queen's Guard to take Boris Ulgo into custody once we've defeated him. I doubt he will be willing to surrender peacefully. The usurped throne of Alderaan.
This always does the trick.
Into the castle we go. There is a datachron here on the upper level. One I've never reached. I mean, there's bound to be a few datacrons here, but yeah, it's just up there it seems. Not sure how you reach it. I should probably look into that at some point. maybe in the future, maybe I'll just do a video and go exploring. Make just one long video or one long stream where I just go looking into datacrons I've never discovered before. Just do it with one of my characters for the Empire, one of my characters for the Republic, and just go exploring using guides to help me navigate. Okay, here we are in the throne room.
And here we are. It's just as I predicted. A mere tool of the Sith Empire, just like the beasts in House Thule, sent to wrench the throne of Alderaan away from those who rightfully possess it.
Your claim to the throne is no more legitimate than House Thule's.
Wrong! Alderaan is everything to me. I've spent my entire life fighting to keep Alderaan safe from the likes of you. I was the only one strong enough to do what was necessary. The people of this world deserve a leader who will defend them. I will not surrender this throne for you or for anyone else. Only I can keep it safe. Only I can protect Alderaan.
You're wasting your time. Just die.
I believe I've tolerated your intrusion long enough. Destroy this assassin men! Defend your king! Defend Alderaan!
Oh, lovely. Yes, Boris Ulgo has erected some shield generator, some like force field here. We need to disable it.
Took some work.
I'll be taking this rocket, thank you. Grab a second. The shield is still up, despite one of the pylons being destroyed. Pylons down, one more to go.
This always does the trick.
Oh, we made a friend. I forgot about that group.
This is not over. I'm not dead yet. I won't let you win. I won't let the Empire's shadow fall over Alderaan.
So ends the reign of Bouris Ulgo.
For Alderaan!
And actually, Vet approved of us doing that. I thought she would have preferred us to allow him to stand trial, but... Curious. Oh well, so be it. Boris Olgo's threat no longer remains to the Empire and House Full.
Area secure, everyone. Looks like the hard part's been taken care of. That's him, isn't it? Boris Ulgo has finally been defeated. The usurper's reign has finally ended. Lord Oren, the mission was a success. Boris Ulgo is dead.
Dead? That's no more than that traitor deserved, I suppose. Lord Victus, our house owes you and House Thule a great debt.
You are very gracious, your lordship. We are only too happy to grind this treacherous scum under heel on behalf of the people of Alderaan. Isn't that right?
It is always an honor to serve, my lord.
We are honored by your assistance. You have removed Boris Ulgo from the throne and proved House Thule's commitment to the future of Alderaan. So, you will have my support.
Will your influence be enough to persuade those misled brothers and cousins of yours who have sided with House Organa?
I'll do my best, but the Organos may not take well to losing. I fear this conflict could be far from over.
If you ever need my help again, you only need to ask.
I will certainly be keeping you in mind. Your work is done for the time being. You can go on about your own business.
House Pantier will never forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, so we're missing the chest piece. Curious. Unless we get that from our main storyline. No, that's a lightsaber. Curious. Oh well. Let's quick travel back to the Pantier hideout. We need to let the general know that he can begin his assault in Castle Pantier despite Boris Olgo already having been defeated. You know, House Fool always a few steps behind everyone else.
I took care of the Organon offensive. The Ulgos too.
Now our army will easily take the castle. This could deliver an alliance with House Pantier. House Thul and the Empire have you to thank.
All in a day's work.
You are too humble. May only victory find you. For the glory of the Empire.
Indeed. Right. We travel back over to Outpost Grent. And now onwards to our assault on Castle Organa. How many more soldiers is Organa gonna force us to kill? Let's find out. So, looks like it's again straight ahead and to the right. As a bounty hunter, you also need to come here to find someone, I believe, frozen in carbonite, your target. And I believe they're over on the far right in some part of the estate. So we have the main stairwell here. We can bypass a few of the troops. Oh shit. We have a patrolling Jedi. Right. We're not going to be able to sneak past either this gunner or Jedi, I believe, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a bit too tight. Thank you, Vet. Again, more Jedi guarding the way. Ah, perfect. Ah, seems they were warned of our arrival. I was going to say, this place needed a bit of a tidying up, but it's actually been used for defensive measures.
Scare me?
General Jessel's warning was true. The Sith has come for us.
Men, rally around me. The fight is upon us.
I didn't think a single assailant could make it through Castle Organa's defenses all the way here to us.
The Organa guards are well trained. It was quite a challenge.
It will feel like child's play compared to facing me, Sith. You will not harm Parvin and Gregor Wilson. I vow it.
I disavow it.
Please, if we really are the cause of all this death, I want to know why.
Fine. Say your piece, Sith. I'm not going anywhere. And I will protect them, no matter what.
I'm here to do things for them, not to them.
Then there's no need for further violence. Sith, what is it you want?
Gregor, this has to do with Jaisa. I just know it.
Yes, I'm here because of your daughter.
I knew she shouldn't have gone with the Jedi. Now the Empire is hunting her. Sith, Jaisa was our life. She was going to marry Organa nobility so that we would no longer have to be servants.
When she left, we sacrificed that dream. We don't know anything about Jaisa now. We were told we would probably never see her again. We are mere servants. What could you want with us?
I'm here to deliver you from servitude.
You want to help us?
No, Gregor. The Sith is toying with us before killing us.
Heed your wife's warning, Gregor Wilson. Sith are devious and demented.
Is that what you mean, Sith? By killing us, you end our life of servitude? Can't you spare us?
If you align with the Empire, you live.
What do you mean by this? What is to happen to us if we do as you say?
I'll see to it that you live like kings.
You dirty, no-good cretin!
Parvin, Jaisa has gone off to a life of discipline and detachment. We are unlikely to ever see her again. The Sith is offering us a way out of this, a way to live.
Jaisa is sensitive, Gregor. She will feel our betrayal. It will fester in her. Don't you see? This Sith is banking on that.
You've figured it out.
My wife can't see the big picture. You offer a choice between death or pledging ourselves to our daughter's enemy. I choose that Parvin and I live in the arms of the Empire, and I trust that my daughter will understand and remain strong.
Your wife has to agree as well.
Please, my sweet, stand with me on this.
My place is with you, Gregor. As long as we're alive, there's hope.
We are in agreement. We shall embrace the Empire. Tell us what happens next.
The Empire's capital planet awaits your arrival.
I'm so glad you've all found an accord. But there's still the matter of you being our enemy, Sith. Not only will I not allow the Wilsons to do this, but you had yourself a killing spree getting here. That can't go unpunished.
Stand in my way, and everyone dies.
Yes, Master Volrider. Stay true to the Jedi Code and keep the peace. Too many have died already today.
Gregor and I go of our own free will, and spare this house any further pain.
This doesn't sit right. But I can't attack someone walking in peace. Even a Sith.
You just saved your life.
The Code is everything, Sith. But I wouldn't expect you to respect it. Leave out the back door to avoid further casualties. I'll say nothing further.
Yeah, right. Out the back door, you say. I'm just gonna walk out proud. Oh, who's this? Is this Kendo? Oh, yeah, something I forgot to mention. It was brought up very briefly in a single line when we brought down the planetary generator. It was from the House Organa troops, from Giselle's aides. Apparently, while the planetary shield generator was down, or while the generator was rebooting, several fool nobles were assassinated. And obviously, someone took advantage of that brief moment of weakness in various house shields. Much like we did. Who would have known about that?
Apprentice. The Sith Fenris who attends Duke Kendo was able to patch me through to you directly. Excellent. I am seeking an update. News of your search for Jason Wilson's family has reached me, and I am quite concerned.
What news have you heard, my lord?
Duke Kendo contacted me to tell me that you have been busying yourself with personal exploits and disregarding my mission.
What exactly did he say about me?
In a moment. First, the more important subject. Tell me you found the family of Noman Kar's Padawan. Tell me they have been taken care of.
I made them swear allegiance to the Empire and sent them to Drummond Kaas.
Really? Excellent thinking. As I torture them, their pain will scream into the galaxy and torment their daughter.
I promised them riches, and I believe it will be more effective if they live fruitfully.
Ah, very conniving. The happier they are under Imperial rule, the more it will tear at the Jedi's heart. I would make it so. You eclipse my greatest hopes for you, and prove you belong at my side. Which makes my susceptibility to Duke Kendo's gossip about you all the more foolish.
Are you going to tell me what that maggot said, or not?
First off, Kendo said that you set an explosion that caused the death of several Thule dignitaries.
That was his doing, not mine.
It must be politically advantageous for him to disavow his role in such a thing. Kendo also said that you had the General of Organa's military forces at your mercy, and you spared her, suggesting that you're a traitor.
Give me permission to kill him.
All that matters to me is that your mission is complete. For whatever reason, the man has taken it upon himself to slander you. I have no further use for Duke Kendo. Punish him however you please. If it were me, he'd pay severely.
I'm interested to hear what he has to say for himself.
Do what you will, but quickly. Until we destroy the threat of Jason Wilson, nothing else is important. Goodbye, apprentice.
He couldn't even slander us to our face. Ooh, a curved lightsaber. Fancy. Hey, our influence rank is now 22 with Vet. So, Kendo's slandering our name. Let's go have a chat, shall we? I wonder if he didn't realize we would survive our assault on Castle Organa. Oh, hello.
Ah, come in. I heard of your success, and I'm so very pleased for you.
Cut to the antics, Kendo.
Is there a problem?
You're my problem.
Oh, you've spoken with your master, I see. I can explain. I realized when you blew up the power generator, several of my rivals would be exposed, so I seized the opportunity to eliminate them. I had company when I was speaking with your master, and I needed to keep my fellow house members blind to my maneuvering.
That is a lie. You contacted Barris yourself, alone.
Lying to me was your last mistake.
I only wanted Barris to know that I was looking out for him. It was harmless. I knew you would succeed, and all Barris would care about was that. Please don't kill me. Fimres, you and your men are assigned to me. If I am attacked, you must defend.
If Darth Barris's apprentice decides you die, we will not intercede.
Kendo's going to die. You can count on that.
It will be a pleasure to be relieved of this assignment. Can we help at all?
I want you to kill him, Fimris.
As you wish.
You were supposed to protect me!
He was a sad and twisted waste of space. Serving him was torture.
Consider yourselves set free.
Now we report back to our master on the council. We will be paying attention to your exploits. Farewell.
We even did our fellow Sith a favour by releasing them from serving such a, well, self-serving individual. Time to get ourselves away. Back to the spaceport we go. Report that our time on Alderaan has come to a conclusion. And see what our next task happens to be. Oh, bloody hell. Back on board the Fury we go. Haven't started equipping the Fury yet. Though we do have some fleet commendations to use, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so... right. I forgot when they moved cartel market certificates into, like, their own, like, unique currency. They used to just fill up a space in your inventory. Or in your, like, cargo holds.
Do you require anything, Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot massage? Just say the word.
You crushed Alderaan under your boot, apprentice. I am incredibly impressed. The planet will feel the sting for years to come.
I savored the destruction.
Yet all this is merely prelude. Nomen Kar's Padawan can no longer hide in anonymity. I am pleased. By rooting out this Jason Wilson's parents, you have reached across the galaxy to strike a sharp blow at our enemies. Every lead followed perfectly, every planet ravaged. Our adversary is growing antsy, I can feel it. Expect news soon. Bouris out.
My lord, I thought it prudent not to interrupt Darth Bouris. We received a recorded transmission. It is queued when you are ready.
Sith, I'm Jason Wilson. My master, Nomen Karr, has no idea I'm sending this message. Let's be real. We both know this isn't about us.
Ah, the hunted seeks the hunter.
Our masters pretend otherwise, but this is personal. You and I are only pawns in their private war, and those I care about are caught in the middle. It has to stop.
Wow, gotta give it to her. She sure got guts.
She certainly does.
I appreciate directness. And as merciful as your actions have been, it's time you stopped this passive-aggressive campaign. This message includes coordinates where I'll be waiting in my ship. Let's discuss this face-to-face. No more nonsense.
What do you think of that, Captain?
It could be a trap, my lord. Nomen Karr may have put her up to it.
Hey, don't listen to Captain Paranoid here. I don't think it's a trap. I trust her.
I'll take that under advisement.
The coordinates are set, my lord. We can rendezvous with her ship whenever you give the word.
Okay, ship-to-ship meeting. Level 63. Anything new? Nothing new there. Next level will give us our next passive buff. Okay. Right. Okay, we're ready to kind of take a break once again. We'll wind down once again, sell all our junk, anything we're not using. So we're gathering these trauma med packs. Yeah, we missed a chest piece. Curious. We didn't miss too many quests during our time on Alderaan. Not really. Maybe it was from that heroic. Oh well, no matter. Oh, bloody hell, I haven't looked at this cargo hold for like 3 weeks. Do we have any other Yavin gear lying around? Not that I can see. Oh yeah, the carbon scored gear, which I quite liked. Oh well. So what we'll do is we'll just park the Yavin gear That's fine. We have a couple of bits of mail, probably from our efforts earlier on Alderaan. Let's see what this mail, who it was from. Ah, we have Jurad Fool, of course. Our mutual ally, Moff Serek, suggested I reward you further for your assistance against the lawless rebels who refuse to accept my house's right to the throne. He also wishes to offer his personal thanks for conducting ourselves honourably against Lord Cedric Kalisa. And then, Daria Fool, who is still upset that we separated her from the nest. Her father's trying to use various methods to separate her from the joining. Okay. What we'll do is we'll take a small break here. When we come back, I guess we'll go rendezvous with the coordinates Jaisa left us. See what she has to say for herself. Thank you all for joining me once again with more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, if you so wish, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll hopefully see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.